Lyricism podcast.
What's poppin' with y'all today, man? I got two dope shows for y'all. I'm gonna react to Papoose short film Bars on Wheels. And I wanna know, help me out, y'all. What's your favorite Papoose song? What's your favorite Papoose freestyle bars? Or just favorite Papoose album, mixtape? What stands out most to you about Papoose? I'm gonna tell y'all, when I got turned on to Papoose music and his skill set and everything, I was kind of late to it. But that Hoodie Season mixtape, Hoodie Season 1, man, he was coming with the bars on that mixtape. It was something special to me. He had this Kendrick Lamar on there. That's not what really stood out to me, though, but him rapping over, Dreams and Nightmares beat, the Versace beat. He rapped over the Control beat, Pound Cake, the Drake verse and everything, the Drake song. He had Noriega on the project, Waka Flocka, a few other individuals. That Hoodie Season mixtape, if y'all ain't heard it before, go back to it. If y'all have heard it before, y'all know what type of time I'm on. But let's get into this short film because I'm interested in seeing what's going on, because Papoose is a very talented artist who always come with the bars, though. Let's go.
They can't challenge my intellect. The top of the watch is flooded with straight baguettes. My rollie more presidential than the candidates they elect. You industry niggas owe, but keep your money. Pay respect, I'm about to make a movie. Go get your popcorn and Raisinets. Kill your favorite rapper, I stop his oxygen, break his neck. We could twist pinkies and touch thumbs, let's make a bet. So many magnums on me, they think I'm practicing safer sex. The black 44 bulldog, yeah, that's my favorite pet. They say I'm going to hell, but is that a promise? Don't make a threat. We already in hell, something like when you take a breath, the bullet go from my fingers to the clip to the chamber next. Fly through the barrel, rip through your jacket and cave your chest. Moving like Bishop, not popping juice. A game of chess, the way I keep my eyes on the prize. They think I hang with Clef, ain't have to teach my daughter to walk. That's why I say she blessed. I taught her how to stand up, she taught herself how to take a step. Broke the Guinness Book of World Records and we ain't break a sweat. 200 hungry artists on one record, slay the best. If he rollin' CeeLo, then I'ma drop when he ain't expect. Cause after back-to-back head cracks, you know the ace is next to Big Cigarette lighter. Burn your flag if you claim you're set. Run across your throat with the razor blade. They say Gillette ain't have to teach my daughter to walk. That's why I say she blessed. I taught her how to stand up. She taught herself how to take a step.
Slow down, son, you killing them.
Nah, I got the need for speed.
Slow down, son, you killing them.
Nah, I got the need for speed.
Slow down, son, you killing them.
Nah, I got the need for speed.
Slow down, son, you killing them.
Nah, I got the need for speed.
Before I get into the next verse or the next track or whatever, I want to say, and just, me, I'm the type of person that like to highlight artists and highlight their creativity. I ain't one of them people that come on here and bash niggas and bash folks for whatever they got going on. But Papoose, this is an EP. And this is creative to me because it seems like, he made a visual for every song on the EP and turned it into a short film. So I just wanted to say that. Go purchase it. We living in times now to where people think that they're paying for something just because they're streaming it. No, you're paying the application so you can listen to people's creativity. If you want to actually support the artist, go buy their music, man. Times has changed. When you didn't have no other options and you had to go to the store and purchase it, you went and purchased it because you wanted to hear it. Support artists, man, support creativity, and just support the culture. Let's get back to it, though.
Why are you pulling me over, man?
License and registration.
Why are you pulling me over, man?
License and registration. Driving while black.
Listen, what do you mean, license and registration? I got an injured man in here right now, man. I gotta get him to the hospital.
What are his injuries?
No substance, no versatility, bars is trash. I gotta save this man's life, man.
Get out of the car.
Control be advised. One black male, 1015, going into custody. Second subject being transported to the hospital. What's the suspect's name? Mr. Rapper Papoose. What's the patient's name? Yes, sir.
Lately I've been on the west coast, hydraulic low rider with red spokes, Frank Nitty style with the Tommy under the trench coat, thermal vision ratchet attachment, the infrared scope, put bread on you egghead niggas, make French toast, your enemies can't reach you, it's your friends who get close, if these rappers keep sucking dick, they gon' get strep throat, think a million make you a millionaire, you dead broke, I'm trying to teach you financial literacy, net gross, say your gram fire, you talking about your next post, say my gram fire, I'm saying I got the best coke, too much medication, your life depends on your next dose. We don't take care of ourselves, that's why we catch strokes. He said he only respect headshots. Homie, I done seen a nigga die from a leg shot. Sleep on a leg shot, you a damn fool. One leg will fuck you up like a parlay on FanDuel. Switch side and ass niggas switch for free. You could never return once you burn the bridge with me. That's the main reason why I keep the SIG with me. Lying ass niggas rewriting history. You been broke, how the fuck you took a hit from me? You talking like you got knocked and did a bid for me. I respect the big three, but they like kids to me. I've been nicer than all these niggas since Big was 3. I done seen certain things in this industry. I'm mad I live to see. Why these niggas always saying they got motion? Sometimes you gotta stay still. When stick up kids say don't move, that motion to get you killed.
I gotta say something before it switcheroo. That was fire. To me, that's fire. I like the simplistic instrumentals too, so he can get his bars off. That's one thing I want to say. I want to ask y'all a question and see if y'all can educate me on who was he addressing. Was he dissing anybody? Because it sounded like a few shots was taken in that. And then he said, I respect the big three, but they like kids to me. That's interesting, man, because people put Kendrick, Cole, and Drake on a pedestal because they was the one doing the most numbers at the moment. They was the biggest. But, you know, the people that's really like the best and the greatest with the lyricism and the ones that really embodies, that's the word I want to use, embodies hip-hop don't get, you know, the Black Thoughts, the Nas's, the Papooses. It's other artists that I can name. You know, I even give what's buddy from Detroit some credit that run with Eminem. I done forgot his name, but, you know, he's a dope. I'll remember it eventually, but he's a dope artist, though. But what was crazy, when it transitioned from the first song to the second song, and he got pulled over by himself, and he said he's trying to get this man to the hospital. He's injured. I'm trying to play my part. And he was talking about hip-hop. That was dope, man. Papoose, I got to give you a round of applause, big dog. Real talk. Let's get back to it, though.
These niggas got me in spaz mode, driving the lack slow. Pictures with my kids on Father's Day with the dad pose. They think the grass greener, I ain't worried about that though. I gotta see the snakes, man, you know how that grass grow. Thought he was slick, so I set him down on his asshole. If he dies, he dies. Ivan Drago. Shit be sounding spooky when I'm back in the lab though. Jason burst Freddy like them Jada and Fab flows. Back in my bag though, pull-ups on a scaffold. Bust a lick, I told her custody after you grab go. Don't come to my city, guarantee you get dragged, bro. It's up in NYC like that sneaker store Fat Joe. In Brooklyn, I'm bad, bro. A legend like Jazzo. If you feeling froggy, then you could jump like a tadpole. While as a cowboy, I be swinging my lasso. Rest in peace, Black Rob. He said that boy Pac Whoa got the sauce Tabasco. More toys than Hasbro. Slap you with the black hand. R.I.P. my nigga Chaz, though. Pull a knife out and bug out. Might cut your guts out like Rambo. Punch your lights out and dumb out. Mike Tyson punch out you glass, Joe. Instantly move grams before I got on the gram, bro. It is what it is. Shout out to Murder and Cam, though. I said what I said. I said what I said. I put that on my dead, and I'm standing on that, cause I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you breaking news. This just in. 2 masked gunmen just hijacked a Brinks truck. They said they did it all to save some guy named Hip Hop. And this story gets even more bizarre. They said they're going to use the money from the Brinks truck to finance their rap careers. One of our news anchors is live from the scene right now. Over to you, Jesse.
Yeah. I'm an executive, back-to-back business moves, consecutive, positive, while everything you doing is negative. My residence is on the throne where all the legends live. It's evident that you reside where all the peasants live. Never give to the ungrateful, it is imperative. Won't appreciate it cause they don't got no respect to give. Some people rather just take, but they will never give. They don't count their blessings cause they don't know what a blessing is. Most say family ain't everything, but yes it is. The lesson is it don't make us family just cause we relatives. Always had knowledge yourself, I've been intelligent. Periodically, idiocy is irrelevant. If you feel something, kill something. If I see a op, I won't stop till I drill something. I already did you dirty and I'm still coming. They keep telling me to chill, but I ain't got no chill button. Nah, I ain't got no chill button. I ain't got no chill button. Nah, I ain't got no chill button. They not like us. They never rode the back of that white bus with handcuffs on, getting transported through Rikers. C-74 with the Bing monsters and lifers. Latin kings and Muslims, the 5%ers was righteous. The Brownsville Bed-Stuy block party survivor. Going toe-to-toe with some real spitters and ciphers. Riding in the rain, a hoopty with no wipers. Had to sell crack cause my daughter needed some diapers. Help you fight your case from the inside. A writer, the law librarian, technicality finder. Place the trial minutes and paperwork in the binder. Lick the envelope, I sealed it with my saliva. Rocky Balboa, I got the eye of the tiger. I'ma paint the walls with your blood, no primer. Shot him in his arm, the accuracy of a sniper. Giving out arm shots like Moderna and Pfizer. If you feel something, kill something. If I see a op, I won't stop till I drill something. I already did you dirty and I'm still coming. They keep telling me to chill, but I ain't got no chill button. Nah, I ain't got no chill button. I ain't got no chill button.
So far, that was my favorite record that has been played in this short film and on this EP. You know, I like when people talk about experiences and they use bars and stuff in their records. I'm not necessarily the individual who is a follower and like the songs that's radio ready and radio friendly and the songs that you're going to be promoting to get the money back from the album. I'm the person that likes the substance records, and this was a phenomenal record to me. Just to me. One thing I want to ask a question to the people that is watching this, and you may have made it this far in the reaction or whatever though. Why is Papoose underrated? You know, why he hasn't had the success as a whole bunch of other rappers that is, you know, that is successful, that can rap like him, because it's a ton of artists that's on radio and, you know, just successful, getting major funding from major record labels and stuff, and they can't hold a candle to this man. I'm just interested in people's take. What's y'all thoughts about that? Because he's a phenomenal artist to me. Let's get into the last record.
No, I ain't got no chill button.
Copy. That patient is unresponsive. No pulse. We're calling it. Time of death, 1832. Couldn't save him.
If if you got a drug problem, you gotta watch who you buying from. If you catch a dose of me, I promise you dying, son. All these dudes care about is getting some cash. They wanna make their product stronger, so they mix it with trash. A bunch of fake hustlers, biggest snakes you can see. Before they come to sell you drugs, they lace it with me. A man-made chemical, gotta watch what you taking, cause combined with other drugs, I'm a deadly combination. I am 100 times stronger than morphine. Before they caught that lawsuit, you could find me in Walgreens. I'd rather see Prince singing in the purple rain, but instead I seen an icon hurt in pain. Unfortunately, he thought he was taking painkillers, but he didn't know they laced him with me, the grave digger. Mac Miller thought he was buying Percocets, but they laced him with me, which led to a certain death. Years later, the cops caught the punk cowards who sold it, cause they got arrested for selling counterfeit oxycodone. Great actor, he was honest about his addiction, but that didn't stop me from taking Michael K. Williams. Gangsta Boo, TMZ claim my life was lost by me, but out of respect, we gotta wait for the autopsy. Rest in peace, Coolio, well known from coast to coast, another legend the world lost from an overdose. Be extra careful if you smoking marijuana, it's laced all over the place. New York to California, if you buy random drugs and we never met before. Let me introduce myself, my name is Fentanyl. Fentanyl, 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 fentanyl,
fentanyl. You know, I want to say something about fentanyl before I give my conclusion to this reaction. It's interesting to see, you know, the lives that's being taken and just the people that's dying from this thing. You know, I be telling people that I love. I don't want to be specific with the people that I tell this to, but I know a few individuals that still smoke marijuana, and they smoke it and they buy it from people from the street that they know. They might want to help the people that they know, but it's fentanyl and everything now, and people are dying at an alarming rate. And I want to say this to y'all on my platform, man. You know, go to one of those stores or a medicinal place and get you some CBD or something like that, because I don't want nobody to be smoking no fentanyl and just fade away and lose their life, or popping Percocets, buying anything on the street, because the person who you purchased it from may not know that the person who they purchased it from put fentanyl in it, and they give it to somebody that's, I don't understand the logic in wanting to kill your customers. I just don't understand that. The way he put that flow together, flawless. You know, probably a decade and a half ago, Nas said hip hop is dead. Now I heard Papoose, one of the best lyricists of all time, talking about reviving hip hop, and hip hop is in a dark place and in a dirty space. But to me, I want to give, you know, the artistry and the artist some credit, because the year is wrapping up. You know, I'm about to do a show right after I turn this one off about Nas top 10 verses, featured verses of the year. I'm going to do a top 10 albums of the year. You know, Nas releasing the final album on the 15th, and then Shy Glizzy releasing something also. I feel like it has been a phenomenal year for the creators. But this was a dope piece, Bars on Wheels, this short film. Salute to Papoose, man. You deserve more credit. You one of the most underrated artists of all time. I appreciate this piece, man. I'm going to go purchase your album on Apple Music, well, on iTunes, and listen to it through Apple Music. I'm going to go to iTunes and purchase your album and put it in my library history, man. Dope artist, man. I appreciate your creativity, man. I'm gone. Peace, love, plenty of abundance. Make sure you go get you some money. Chill.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.